Segwese Eyemi Edesiri. Today, I'm discussing a very interesting topic titled relationship. Many relationships are out there crumbling, all because teenagers don't know how to handle their relationship. And here with me, I have Mrs. Oshiko Ododo and Mr. Fremont. I'm indeed highly honored to have both of you in the house. Mr. Oshiko, thank you for coming, for honoring my invitation. And Mr. Fremont, thank you for honoring my invitation. So, Ms. Oshiko, what's your take on relationship?
A relationship is just the word relationship, relationship between two people. I'm thinking in this case it has to be a guy and a girl.
Yes.
Okay, so it's just relating, communication, friendship between two persons, physically.
Okay, so Mr. Fremont, what's your own take on relationship?
Yeah, to me, I would say we have, should I say we have two types of relationship, or we have many types of relationship. We have a platonic relationship, like I said, we have the obloblo relationship.
Okay. So which is the obloblo relationship?
No, the obloblo relationship is friends with benefits.
Okay.
Like most of the youths nowadays, they are doing friends with benefits, meaning that you can be doing anything with your partner. When it comes to marriage, both of you just go separate ways. So that's why I tag it obloblo.
Okay. So Mr. Oshiko, what do you have to say about this obloblo relationship you just said?
Well, I think it's the most dominant type of relationship right now because everybody think of themselves only. Usually, it's normal for you to love yourself more than somebody else. So everybody's just being selfish. So it's what I need to get from my guy, what I need to get from my girl. That's what everybody's concerned about. So I think that's what he means by sorry.
Okay. So, do you think is it right for a girl to sacrifice her happiness and many other things for a relationship to work out well?
Oh yes. If I prefer that you are not even in one. If you're in a relationship, you should know that you no longer exist. What I mean is what you have is shared with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So the sacrifice is everything. There is no my happiness, my job, my task. It's now our happiness, our task, so it's between you and somebody else. Somebody else already in your life. So you have to think about the person, everything that you do. So you really sacrifice everything in a relationship.
Even sacrificing your self-respect for the person?
Oh yes, it's not like a self-respect anymore. It's not like our self-respect since you are now in a relationship. That's why I tell people you shouldn't even bother to get into one. Be on your own first. Master yourself. Be strong in all of these things. But when you get somebody involved, you will have to sacrifice so much more.
Okay. So, Mr. Fremont, in terms of the sacrifice of a relationship, what should a guy sacrifice for his relationship to work out well?
You sacrifice so many things. You sacrifice your money. You sacrifice your time for rest because you have to call. And then you sacrifice a lot.
Even a man's privacy.
You don't have privacy when you have a relationship because definitely once the girl will come and see your boss, there's no privacy there. You wash your clothes. That's if she wants to watch.
Okay, but so many men are saying they have privacy. The girl is not supposed to answer some certain questions, stuff like that, which will lead to so many arguments and other things in the relationship.
Like me, I would say that I've been in a relationship before, and I think I'm still one, but it's just a normal relationship, not really something serious because I have to be sure. Like as a Christian, you need to pray for your partner. You need to pray to be sure that this relationship is heading somewhere. Because now, a relationship that's not going anywhere, I don't think we need to involve ourselves in it. I need to be very sure. So I've been in a relationship before. Like there are some times I want to have my quiet time, and that's the time that my partner then wants to play.
Definitely.
And then sometimes I just this one that you're taking all the time like this. That's some kind of things I don't. So it causes a lot of issue between us. So for me, I just say, oh, this relationship matter. Let's just a little bit calm about it. So.
Okay, so but do you think it's advisable for a woman to know his man's salary?
You need to ask Mama that. Mama is I think she's married and her husband, very lovely
so,
man.
Mr.
You
What
should
do you
ask
have to
Mama
say
about
about
that.
if you're in a relation, thank God you're talking about relation, not married. Marriage is very complicated.
A marriage, yes,
yeah.
relationship, but it goes together.
Yes, it does really. Not really. That's why.
Like if I want to say that charity begins at home. Like for me now, if I'm a flirter, like I flirt a lot, I believe if I get married, I will still shit on my wife.
Sure.
So I believe it's a foundation thing. Like we're doing like the relationship thing is like a rehearsal to marriage, because
I think
but although marriage is wide, but
yeah, I'm just thinking that people actually deliberately get into relationships just to get something out of it and not marry. That's what I'm saying.
That's
I levels. Okay.
But so many relationships are supposed to lead to marriage.
But not every one of them do. That's why I think you should be wise, especially ladies be wise, guys also be wise. Do not reveal everything all at once. That's why I subscribe that you become friends first for a period of time. Time really helps you. Time helps you. Don't be too far from each other. Even if you are, maintain a communication. A lot of factors are involved in relationship that we may not be able to say here. But what I would hit is give your relationship some time, get to know each other. It's very important to do that. That's what will now tell you what to reveal. I don't think you should just come up and reveal your salary, because you could get to a guy, you could just date a guy who just wants to eat all your money, and by the time you're done, you are drained.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel you should be wise. Be a bit, keep some information to yourself for a while. Get to know where your relationship is heading to. If you know this is going to end up in marriage, then you may begin to unfold them as time proceeds. The level of trust as it builds, you then reveal your secrets.
So, how many years do you think a relationship can last before marriage?
I feel it depends on the individuals. The level of openness between two persons will determine how fast you get married. If you're very open, I've seen people who are married in 3 months. It's like you've met someone that you've known for years. Like you just meet someone else, you've known them for years. So that kind of relationship. So everybody's open, nobody's hiding anything. That happens a lot with people who are a little bit advanced, because they just feel we're not children anymore. Don't hide anything from me. So just like my husband, I would have married him in 4 months or 3 months, because when we got to he hit the nail on the head. I want to date you and I want to marry you. So he had to. It was easy for me, just everything. I just laid bare, and he laid everything back. So as I was laying it bare, I was in my own bed. And I know when the guy takes one step, we take like 5. Go emotional. So he takes one step, open, and I open 5 like that. So he began to open up, and then it was really fast. So no preparation for marriage in Nigeria. That's when it now took a while. Even it have taken us like a few months. So the level of openness between the two individuals will help you determine when you can settle.
What do you think is advisable for a girl to date a guy for up to 6 years without any interest of maybe the guy having even mentioned anything of marriage to her parents?
I feel that you should be wise. That's why I said the level of the level of openness between two individuals will determine how far you go. As you proceed and you see that your time is going, and the guy is not even, you're not getting deeper in friendship. That's key, really. It's not really the marriage. That's key. You're not getting deeper. You're not getting better. You're just even getting worse. You're just there. You're not defining your relationship. I feel that if 6 years is meeting you there, well, wisdom should be checked. Okay. So I feel you should really think about it. Assess your relationship. If it's something that makes you better, you could be there for 6-10 years, and they'll still marry. But if the guy is not saying anything about it and you're interested in it, I think you should communicate your mind to him. Tell him, I want to get married. Talk about everything. I think that's key for relationship.
But these days, most youth of we have now that are getting married, once you tell them, I'm ready to settle down, they'll say, I'm not ready to settle down.
Yes, and that's the first no-go area for you, because first of all, you're not aligning at first. I want to marry, I don't want to marry. If two don't agree, they can't work together.
Most times we all give silly excuses of money. I don't have money. I need to make money and all that.
Sweetheart, I don't think that's a silly excuse. Every individual is entitled to their reason for whatever.
Yeah.
If they're going to get you involved, you decide whether you want to go in with a guy who doesn't have money or not. So I feel that the guy has the right to tell you he doesn't have money as his reason, and you walk away if you can't stay.
Okay.
You understand?
But like me, what I planned in my relationship, I told myself that if I want to go into any serious relationship, there's a kind of pillar I have to put down. Because our present world today now, see, all girls wants to do the kind of no girl wants to
Many
date
things
a
and so
broke
on,
guy.
yeah.
You
Not
understand?
really, not really. I don't think
No,
so.
no. You say you don't think so. Well, maybe
I'm talking from my personal
you're
experience.
talking for yourself. But I know our present Nigeria now today and where we have Delta State, Sapele, the girls. I will use this word. They para.
Please don't conclude.
No, I don't conclude. Not that I'm concluding, but it's very difficult to find one out of more. So you just have to stay, and while staying, you are doing the hustling to back up yourself in case you find that one. Yeah, because I believe that relationship and money goes together. Because I've been in a relationship when I have nothing, and the thing it didn't work because the money was the issue. Like, please, print out. Can you please just send me? I need 5,000 naira. I need to do this. I need to, and I don't have the money. And where will I get this money from? I cannot do this. And I started thinking like,
I
how
think
will I
you
get
dated
this?
a very wrong girl.
No, per se. Let me say, there are some situations. Not that the girl really wants to bother you, but
Okay.
the back and the front is empty. The only person left is you, and you don't have at hand at that time to provide. Then it becomes a problem. Not that it's a problem. The girl can still do understand that my guy doesn't have this money, but do you know that one way or the other there's a plan B in the girl's mind. Like, okay.
Like
So-
you mentioned something. You said love and money, relationship and money goes together. Then do you mean that there's no true love?
No, there's true love then, not the Buhari regime. No, no,
Fremont, you've just been a comedian.
no, but it's true. But I'm saying the truth. There's true love then. I remember true love. You know, I think you should remember. True love then is when a guy wrote a poem. The guy is only crazy about the poem. I'm telling you, nothing attached and just that is true love. You see, the girl will love you. Even the girl will be the one taking care. It will be, But now,
So what are you not trying to say ladies should take care of their guys?
no, it's vice versa. I can't have it. Like me, I said my woman will not lack anything. So I want to hustle tight for that. Because I believe that as a man, you should take responsibility for any woman. That is the truth. See, today Mama is talking about the husband. The husband will take responsibility. No, there are some other domestic responsibility that the woman will not even look at your own money. There are some things you need to do. It's sacrifice.
Okay.
Yeah, but I believe that
Okay, but earlier on while you were saying something, you said it's in the blood. Like cheating to men is in the blood.
no, it's not in the blood. No, I didn't say that. I said that it's relationship is like we are doing a foundation thing. Like
Yes.
if I'm in a relationship and I'm cheating, when I mean cheating, like 1, 2, 3, 4 girls, and eventually I got married to that same girl that I'm dating while cheating, I will continue in cheating because already the foundation is spoiled already. I don't know if you get me. That's what I was saying.
So Mama, for this point of view, what do you have to say about it?
Personally, I feel if I'm going to respond to Fremont, I don't think in Saple there are still girls who would date a guy. Like I said, I think a lady has like an inner instinct that lets you see a bit beyond your man, especially if you have a heart connection. For example, my husband, the kind of dream I had, I want to marry a rich guy. Please, every girl wants that. Okay, but when I met my husband, I saw a bit more than that. What I mean is I saw the money ahead, not here now. So the president wasn't really deterring me. I just loved him like that because he had the dream, he had drive. This is a man that will not sit down; he would work, no matter what, and put food on the table, no matter what he's doing. So that was enough for me to go on. I've seen the future. For me, ladies have that instinct. It doesn't have to be prayer, spirituality, or anything. All ladies have the instinct. You can know and tell if a guy is going somewhere. You communicate, right?
Yes.
So when you see that the guy is going somewhere, you can stick your neck in the relationship. I did. And we're just starting. Okay? So he's making the money right now, but I'm sure more is coming. So that's my point, really. Like,
Okay. So in terms of relationship, what would be your advice to girls? Because many girls out there, they are flopping up their relationship because of one or two things. giving silly excuses that the man does not have this, the man does not have this character, he's too tall. They just give flimsy excuses. So what do you have to give your advice to the girls?
Ladies, your head is very important in relationship while you're having your emotional toggle. That's one. The rich, dark, and handsome thing, it's good, but I feel you should have more than that as your desire and as your dream. Every man will live and every man will die. Do not compare yourself with somebody else. The fact that a girl is driving a car and whatever, living the high life, doesn't mean that you are left out or you need to live that life to be fulfilled. There is something called your purpose. Focus on that, not men. Stop chasing after men. Stop waiting for them to give you money. It doesn't always work like that. The world has changed if you look around. Like he said, those time of poem, they're no longer writing poems. And your poem no longer move you. So if you look at the money, the men are not even having the money you want to see. Your brain will tell you that you should start working, doing something small, learn something, make some money for yourself. Let money not be the drive for your relationship. Don't be selfish. When you're in a relationship, live yourself. You are not the focus. The guy is the focus, and for a guy, it's the girl that is the focus. So let's drop all this money. I want to be like, buy the best shoe and all of that. You can do all of that by yourself. Don't always depend on a guy. And if you see a guy that has so much money, beautiful, enjoy yourself. But first, build yourself, be a strong woman. Because some women have married rich men and the men died. And they were faced with no money, no job, and their kids were left on the street. Sweetheart, it's not all about the money. The guy may go, the money may go, but your personality cannot be traded for anything. You can use your personality to make a hell of money. I think you should build yourself and make yourself a strong woman first.
I think I need to emphasize on that. I think I was in a relationship then when the girl was like kind of pressurizing me like into marriage. This was what I told her. I told her that let's see this relationship outside the marriage thing. I'm a career man and I want you to be a career woman. After graduation, I want you to further. And I believe she finished her master and she's trying to do some other thing. I told her that we should just forget about me. If it is God's will that we come together and we form a home, nobody will stop it. But I want you to see yourself, not this relationship, marriage, let's look at the time that we are dating, we need to get married and all. No, let's not see that. Let's build ourselves, work hard. Like me, I have a goal. I know I have a goal. I told myself I have a target. The day I hit that target, I know that that's the right time for me to get married. Because most of us, we enter relationship while we're not seeing the other. Like for instance, the girl in Sapele and the girls in Abuja, PH, US, they're not the same. You get into relationship and you dating and there's a hope that both of you will get married, the career there for the girl, and you now traveled and you meet someone that is, you know what will happen now. And at the end, you now look as if you are breaking someone's heart. So I actually buy the idea what Mama is saying is 100% true and correct for all young ladies. So even for the guys as well, you need to just focus on your business, work very hard. The right woman will come. The best woman will come. That's what I believe.
Okay. So Mama, do you think it's advisable for both partners to go through each other's phone?
That's based on the individual's level of, when you've communicated to each other, you now know what the other person likes. Some persons would like it's okay. Like me and my husband, we don't have problem. We can pick my phone, I can pick your phone anytime. Okay? But some relationships they cannot, don't pick my phone. And immediately he says do not. I think you should respect that and don't.
Okay, then do you think there's no other interior motives for the person to tell you not to pick his or her phone?
I feel that relationship is a form of faith, is a faith walk, personally. I feel that you're going out with someone, you're going out like blindly, generally, beyond your phone. So don't let this object be something. Even if it's hiding something, it will come out. Yeah. That's why I said stay a while longer, just while you're dating, talk. Stop living on this bedroom. Leave the bedroom, talk. People should have sex a lot more than they talk. Talk a lot. Go meet him in place. Find out from people. Get to know this guy a bit more. Okay. They're not those hiding things. They're nothing to hide.
Like me, I think I won't prefer you, a lady, checking my phone because I'm a career man. You understand? There are sometimes your fans will start chatting. Some of them will ask you for job. Some of them will want to just whine you, left for you to use your wisdom and everything to just get what you
Okay,
want.
can
You
I
know,
suggest?
like,
I would suggest that a guy should be that free. Because when there is nothing to hide,
No,
like
no.
she doesn't have to sit in her room and think there's something to hide.
yeah.
You would have a free flowing without
Yeah.
questions.
Mm.
Women have this mood swings sometimes. So even if a woman doesn't care about your phone being hidden to yourself, one day somebody come and even hiding your phone stay. To just come from
My
nowhere.
own, I don't really prefer. I don't like it. You checking my phone, going to my
So
privacy.
if you meet a girl
So-
she can respect, she should respect that.
Yeah, because you might see something like something that is not true.
She would ask you.
Most of them don't ask.
That's what I'm saying. You will have to marry a wise woman.
That's what I'm saying.
You will.
Mm.
Fremont, you marry a
Yeah,
wise woman.
definitely. On that part, with you, I don't think I will feel that.
I have seen something in my husband's phone before. You know I have unlimited access. So I've seen something, a chat with somebody that I know he's having communication with. Doesn't mean I'll pick up and hey, who is this person? You know, what I need to do is that evening, so after seeing the chat, I called him and said, "Hey, I think you should reduce your talk with this girl, you know. I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying that maybe something could go
That's a
wrong.
wise woman.
Something could go wrong, you know. Just calm down. You know this ability.
Okay.
You can ask
Yeah,
me.
you can ask me, I'm there.
Ability.
Uh,
It's okay. I don't have a problem. You can, but small small. So he now coded.
that one.
So it is even
that's
better if the
wisdom.
man now starts to hide and delete the chat before I reach there. I prefer that one because then there's respect. You are respecting me for me to not open your phone and see that chat.
Yeah.
So, Freemas, what's your advice for relationship for the young girls coming up?
Mama, I think Mama is you know, when you say my advice mean that I'm already in a relationship. You know, you understand. My advice is they should just face what they are doing. If they know that they don't want to go into marriage, they should just be should I say the mutual friend or platonic friend, that friend, normal friendship, and from there, if anything happens, and first of all, you have to put God first. Like now, I learned to put God first. I communicate more because relationship matter in Nigeria is something else. I won't tell you. To get married, you have to pray.
Fair enough. That's a mindset that is keeping you from marrying.
No,
Change.
Mama, no, not that I'm saying this. No. You know, like we have the type of woman we want to get married to. If I'm not seeing it, I have to pray it out. I have to use the spiritual way of commanding what you want to happen in the life of another woman around you. That's me. That's me. So I believe not that it's stopping me from getting married. I just if the right person come like me now, I've not seen a girl that is pushing me hard to what I'm doing, and that's what I'm looking for. But I'm not you are engaged, so I'm not telling you to start pushing. No, I'm sorry. No, sorry. So, Mama, you understand me? Like, for instance, the week I can use it to shoot a lot of skits, and you don't have anyone motivating you like a partner, a friend. I'm looking for that kind of girl. When they entered my life, I know that I'm in for a relationship. Because everything that you are saying about Fremont, I'm the one pushing. On the internet, I push myself. But when you have a friend and you see one particular girl always uploading pictures of a guy, you will see that there's something. What's the connection there, But this one, there's nobody. You just see only Fremont doing things. You know that there's something. So nobody. So when that girl finally comes, and that is my prayer, you will see everything will work for my good. Even I will grow more than, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, I will grow more than this. And that time, that's when the whole, you understand? So
Mama, so guys, what's the advice to guys based on the relationship?
And I think guys, like Fremal said earlier, I think guys you should work towards your purpose. Like I said, I think money is not really everything. So I'm not going to focus on money, but you already know you need to make money.
Yeah.
is key.
It's key.
But then I feel find out something that is bigger, something that just drives you. Find out a purpose. Fremont is crazy about making people laugh, and so he does everything around that. So I feel that every guy should find out something that is purposeful, something that impacts somebody else. Like I tell people forget that they live and they die. One day you will live. How you live, you don't know. When you live, you don't know. So before then, make an impact in someone's life. Someone you've left, people remember you for things that you have done. Their lives you've touched. Come on, that's how it works. So find out a purpose, something that is bigger than you, something that it's like a vision, a passion. Drive for it, impact people around you. Don't stay in your room and chase women and sleep with all of them. Impact, not that kind of impact.
That's
okay. Oblong impact.
Yeah.
No, not that type. The other type of impact where people remember you for good. So please focus on that. Then, of course, make a hell of money in the right way. Thank you.
Okay, I'm indeed honored to really have you guys in the house today. Thank you for honoring my invitation. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you very much, sir. So, girls and men out there, you've heard everything about relationship. So the girls, not everything is money. Try to maintain a relationship and know your focus on your relationship. Then to the men, cheating is not a habit. Stop cheating. Stop cheating on your girlfriend or so ever. So that's what I have to say. You've had it all. Thank you for watching.